Hello, Internet. Welcome back to Batman Arkham Origins Live. This is episode 4. We're going to be doing all of GCPD, possibly the Mad Hatter, and some other stuff. This stream will last for 2 hours, so don't worry about the musical opening. I needed to eat, release a YouTube short, feed the cats, check on Zelda, and Amber needed me for something. So that's where I was over the past hour. It does take me a while to eat. But that's besides the point. I finished off my chili, so I'm pretty happy about that. There's a super chat goal if you guys want to unlock the music, because remember that the composer does copyright claim anytime a streamer uses the music, so if you're not getting super chats, you're not earning anything. So that's the only downside to the best Christmas game of all time, is the music is so good that the composer, he wants his cut. So the only way to cut him out is with super chats and memberships. Because they can't, even though they've tried, they cannot take super chats and memberships because that's considered like tips. So it's not tied to ad revenue at all. Anyway, we're going to be doing the Impossible Room. We're going to try to complete more of the, Dark Knight stuff. So the goal for this stream is Sonic Batarang takedown, complete the Predator room without using detective vision, which, yeah, and perform 4 exotic takedowns and 1 Predator encounter. That would be tricky. This would be a good place to do that, but again, you have to complete all of this stuff first. All of this. Alright, let's go have fun. The goal is to try to get the Injustice costume. Because I would love if next year, if in 2026, that we're doing the Injustice costume. And somebody had a question, I think it was Red Hood, was asking about, your arcade has an Injustice machine? What is that? That's the mobile game. So if you guys remember the Injustice mobile game that's been around forever, there's actually arcade machines of that, which they call card-based games. And what you do is you pick a certain amount of cards and then you know, do your thing. I'm not really big on those type of things, which is why I've never really done a lot with the Injustice mobile game. But there are arcade machines for the Injustice mobile game. And that particular arcade apparently has one. And somebody was asking about the arcade. Are there a lot of repeat machines? No. There are a lot of machines that are variety-based, but there are a ton of crane machines with Japanese merch in them. In fact, it looks like a Japanese arcade. It's amazing. I'm going to be taking my wife there for a date.
Show them how we do things in Gotham.
This won't be easy, but if I'm going to access the National Criminal Database and find out what happened at Lacey Towers, I need to find the server room without being discovered.
Did they not leave the elevator? No, they're just staying in the elevator. Alright. GCPD Bullpen.
I thought he was a ghost. All right, cut the chatter, people. Our goal is to ensure order in this city. So our #1 priority becomes bringing in the Bat before these assassins get to him. Now, the closer it gets to morning, the more desperate the assassins will grow. And if he's still out there, the more damage they'll cause to the city as they try to find or attract him. All right, dismissed.
This is the best Christmas game of all time. Even better than Days Before Christmas.
was supposed to be guarding the crime scene, not gabbing. No wonder the Bat got the drop on him. Yeah, tell them to keep their eyes open next time. Yep.
Alright, so what can we upgrade? Aww. I still can't do this one? Special combo attacks, so that's completed over the course of the story. Darn you. Fun. Explosive gel frequency detonator. Glide boost attack. No, I don't really care for that. Increase Batarang stun time. Yeah, I'll probably need that. Maybe. Yeah. Yes. I will need that. Alright, so the next thing we'll upgrade will be... Huh? Oh, right. These get unlocked as you go. Reach worst nightmare rank 10 in the game. Shockwave Batarang.
Alright, well, do a sweep and report back.
I did a sweep, but I didn't report back.
Must you be so brutal, sir? These are city employees.
They're as corrupt as they come, and they're in my way.
I wish you'd think twice about that approach, sir. You never know when you might need their help. At any rate, your objective is the GCPD server room. I've marked it on your map.
Oh no, everybody in this chat has played the game. It's not a spoiler alert. We cover this game every year at Christmas. In fact, we almost have a Guinness World... Well, I don't know if we have a Guinness World Record. We're gonna try to go for one. Doing this 10 years in a row. Maybe it'll happen. I don't know.
Oh, yeah! Right in the jaw! Damn it, that's our guy! Back!
Boink. Were you watching a boxing match? Oh, you're watching cops rough people up. Fun. Alright, there's the impossible room. Did we get to play any of the arcade games at round 1? No. Nope. We're gonna have a date there though, because it has a bowling alley and it has some other stuff. So we're gonna go on a date.
I won't
sometime in January.
That many
after we found it, yeah.
I can use Deathstroke's remote claw to pass above their heads undetected.
Alright, listen up. While you jokers were playing cleanup crew at Blackgate, I was making us some money. I worked out a deal with our pal Black Mask. If any of us can kill the Bat before the assassins get to him, we get the bounty. All $50 million of it. And for those of you who ain't too good with the math, that means we all retire early.
Nice.
That's what I'm talking about!
Let's take him down then.
Yeah, what are we waiting for?
Enough! We only get one night to get this done. So whatever they put you on tonight, I want you to blow it off. Finding and killing the Bat is your #1 priority. That clear?
Yes, sir.
All clear.
Clear as day, sir. You got it.
Sir, yes, sir.
Questions? Shout them out.
How are we gonna keep this from Gordon and the rest of the force?
Well, for starters, you're gonna keep your damn trap shut. Anyone else?
Sir, what about the assassins? Will they see us as competition?
Yeah, I didn't sign up to be on those guys' hit list.
Look, y'all put your lives at risk when you signed up for SWAT. Now, you want to make the big money, you're gonna have to accept bigger risk. That's how it works.
Patience.
Anyone wants out can hand me their badge. Didn't think so. We good to go?
Wait, Brandon, how do we know Black Mask will keep his end of the deal if we do kill the Bat?
He's good for the cash, trust me. And I know where he's stashing it.
If you know where he's got the cash, why don't we go get it?
Because the last thing we need is a war with Black Mask and his men. Come on, guys, let's do this.
Whoops.
Time to... Think you're above the law?
Crap. I messed up.
Where's our backup?
Oh, that's right. They can pick up the guns again.
Where's our damn backup? This hump needs to be taught a lesson. Hope you like it.
Shoot. Ah. What makes this hard is they keep picking up the guns.
Take out his knees. This one needs a...
Lucky shot.
I am not arrested.
Gotcha. Ta-da! Oh, there's Miku stuff all over the place, and they have all kinds of stuff. Gordon doesn't need to know about any of this, that's right. Alright. Night, Brandon. Sleep tight, you jerk. No. First try, yep.
Then we treat him like any other scumbag. If we can't find dirt, we make our own.
I'm listening.
What if Captain Gordon allowed all the perps in the holding cells to go free?
You mean we set him loose?
Little prison riot, right here in GCPD. Makes him look like he doesn't have control, right?
Like it. How do we make it happen?
Let me think a minute.
Yeah, the fact that they kept like picking up the guns like over and over again, that made that really difficult. That's why they call it the impossible room, is because you have like 6 or 7 guys that are armed. and they all can be armed. They're trained SWAT, so they pick up all the guns.
Where'd he come from?
Behind you.
No more mercy.
Give me a break. Give me a break.
Reminder to all units, we'll be accepting donations and cards for Commissioner Loeb's family in the break room. Please come by and pay your respects.
That's Tara Strong. Aha! I knew there was a Riddler thing here. Good. That's fine.
So what does this disruptor of yours do?
Little bit of this, little bit of that. Mostly, though, it does a whole lot of none of your damn business.
Oh, you want to play it like that? All right. Maybe I'll have the guys over at Evidence Lockup take a look. They can get kind of rough, though. Hope it's not fragile.
You want to play hardball, buddy? How's about I tell my cousin at the Gazette about the payments you boys been extorting from Penguin and the like?
Scum like you's got a cousin at the Gazette. You expect me to believe that?
Don't see you calling evidence lockup now, do I? You cops are all the same. You ain't getting nothing out of me.
Like I said, I got all night.
You and me both, pal.
Not you again.
Oh, yes. Hey, loose lips. For crying out loud. Be right with you. Hey, buddy! You miss me? Let's get reacquainted.
Talk, or you won't be walking anywhere, ever.
No way! You gotta answer for dropping me off that rooftop, buddy!
No, you have to answer to me. How does this disruptor work?
Ask one of the pigs! They got it in evidence lockup!
How about we take a little walk up to the roof?
Okay, okay, you win! It jams weapons, overrides electronic locks, alright? Now you gotta let me go!
How'd that work out for you last time?
Nighty-night, Ricky. That's how you interrogate someone. SWAT division.
We got right. Who told you that, huh? Your buddy Anarchy? He will wipe this. Wipe things clean. We should start with you.
Yeah, no, that's locked.
Who's attacking us? Got some fancy moves.
Yeah.
Put him on disability!
You first. Oh, cheap shot.
Thank you.
Put this move away! Somebody take a swing already!
How'd that swing work out for you? Oh, that's a problem.
Get down! Hold it!
Ooh! That's gonna leave a mark.
All personnel be advised. 211's reported on the ground. 622 on the premises. Repeat, priority 1 alert. Intruder in the building.
Nobody here but us bats.
Get yourself to a shelter.
You kidding? That's where they round us up! You don't get it. Anarchy gets it, but you don't get it, man.
Hey, look. It's a political prisoner from Arkham City. Same getup. This is called reusing assets. Alright. Boink. Is there any Riddler thing in here? I mean, Enigma. Enigma.
Are you listening to me? I don't care what's going on out there. I gotta deal with this problem.
If I don't give this bastard what he wants, he'll send the tape to the press. What the hell am I supposed to do? That's the best you got? How am I gonna whack him if I don't know who he is? Guy's a mystery, complete friggin' enigma. Yeah, great advice, thanks. Oh, crap!
Whack this! Ooh.
Priority 1 alert. All personnel be advised. 211's reported on the ground. 622 on the premises. Repeat, priority 1 alert. Intruder in the building.
Who do I think the villain will be in the Batman Part 2? Wait, how do I open this again? Oh, pretty straightforward. I mean, I would hope for Hugo Strange, but it'll probably be a female villain. Most likely to be Poison Ivy. I would love for it to be Mr. Freeze, though. I really want to see a good Mr. Freeze.
He is the worst kind of criminal. The kind who thinks their actions are justified. Who acts completely outside the system.
The system is broken.
Barbara, wait.
Careful, Jimbo. So the goal is tomorrow, guys, to have the first Arkham stream at 4 o'clock. So you're looking at 4, 6, 9, and maybe 11. Maybe. We need to bang out as many of these as possible. Get it done. Password accepted. And thank you very much for more super chats toward unlocking the music. Appreciate that, guys. Yoink. Hey, another file. Dun da 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 da. Wait, was there another one in there? Ooh, there is. No. There's something in there. I see it. I see it. Scan. Now, John said we had to wait until we did the Enforcer guys or whatever. It's still not showing up. It's supposed to be like a data pack here. I scanned it. This is really weird. I scanned it again. It's not putting it in the system. Ugh. Frustrating. Oh well. Alright, first Predator room, let's go.
Batman's in the building. Last seen headed towards your location. Be ready.
Gotta do 2 challenges.
Could be I've lost my passion for this line of work.
GCPD will match any gang out there, pound for pound in brutality. But these freaks out tonight, they just don't get it.
What's this room called? The SWAT division? Okay.
Remember, there's $50 million riding on this, so no slacking.
We got it.
Alright. No detective vision.
Gotta remember to talk to Marks. That guy knows how to get paid.
Need to use the Batarang.
With Loeb gone, maybe some positions will open up, and I'll finally make full detective. Think I owe Black Mask a favor.
You see
this is. I don't like it. Hey, piece of evidence here. Definitely some of his tech.
Did that work?
Yeah, hide, 'cause when we find you, we're gonna
It didn't work, did it? Use a sonic batarang to lure an enemy into a takedown. Gotta do it again.
in the ground.
Damn it!
No.
Listen up, people. I want this bad bastard taken down ASAP. There's a big payday in it for us, so don't screw it up.
We've got to remember to talk to Marks. That guy knows how to get paid.
My 3 most anticipated games so far, Richard?
We gotta patrol our own station
Batman,
house.
James
Makes us a bunch
Bond,
of punks,
and
don't
the
it?
Mario Tennis game. Because I love Mario Tennis.
You see anything out of the ordinary, your orders are to shoot on sight.
Copy that.
No, it'll update right away if you do it right. If you do it right, it'll
One payment
update.
off the books, and these guys think they own you for life.
Could be I've lost my passion for this line of work.
Remember, there's 50 million bucks riding on this, so no slacking.
Affirm.
This is some high-tech gear. If it looks like a...
You still out there? Huh?
Still didn't work?
Damn it, watch your backs!
How did it not work?
He's over here. Hey, you all right?
Tell you what, he's not sneaking up on me.
Damn it, check your sectors. Stop bunching up. Sweep this place clean.
Just give it up, Batman. There's no way you're getting out of here alive.
Yes, sir.
Gonna track this prowler's ass down. Heart's going like crazy. Gotta pop a glycerin pill.
You have to lead them to a grate, you think? Fine, let's ask Google AI. What's the name of the Dark Knight challenge? Use Sonic Batarang, bait and switch. How to do... To do bait and switch, use the Sonic Batarang to lure an isolated enemy away from their group. Wait until they investigate or comment, "What's this?" Then perform a takedown while they are distracted, but before they destroy the Batarang. Best spot, often steel mill entrance where enemies investigate noises, allowing you to pick them off one by one. Okay, so you can't do it in the police office? Nah, I don't believe that. We got another plan. Restart. Thank you, Richard. I really appreciate that, buddy. Thank you.
Listen up, people. I want this bad bastard taken down.
No, it doesn't say you need to do a ledge takedown.
So don't screw it up.
They can't shoot at the Batarang, though. That's what it says online.
Man, I'll never forget Flash's face when I caught him with all that contraband. Best money I ever made.
Give me 5 minutes with any of these freaks.
Hey! Whoa! Hey, hold on!
Cut me down, man! Cut me!
I'm seeing stars.
This ain't good at all! Help! That ain't no way to treat a cop! Man down is too many! Man out and find him!
Hey! Somebody!
Go! Go! Get over there!
Don't let me pass out. I don't believe this!
What the hell happened to him?
All right, we know he's here. Spread out.
Report, damn it! Who got taken out?
No, no! We got an officer down! Is anyone gonna help me or what?
I can't help you. Who's there?
Well, I lured him away.
What's going on down there?
Who's there?
You have to die!
Said lure him away from the group. That's what I did. Do I consider myself a Batman expert? I mean, I know a lot. I'd say I'm an expert in my field, yeah. I don't think that has to do with being humble or anything. I put in the study, you know.
Priority 1 alert. All available personnel should be searching your quadrants for the 622. Suspect is 6'4", dressed in black and has...
Nope, they didn't give it to me. That sucks.
Is this for real?
Well, I wasted 2 rooms of, Well, let me do it again. Dang it! No, that's not what Google says. Google says, in order to do it, it says, bait and switch challenge in Arkham Origins. Use the Sonic Batarang to lure one isolated enemy away from the group. Wait until they investigate what's this, then perform a takedown while they're distracted. Before... Oh! He didn't say, what's this? Oh! I took him down before he said, what's this? He was lured away and he was walking, but... I took him out before he could speak. It doesn't say you have to do it 3 times. Where are you seeing it? You have to do it 3 times. Doesn't say that. Completed reward 20%. Yeah, it doesn't say that at all. It says select Sonic Batarang, throw it. Hear an isolated enemy. The Sonic Batarang will lure the enemy to its position. Use this luring ability to set up a takedown opportunity. I did just that. It says 1 of 3 at the top. It does? Where? One of 3. Okay. Yeah, I see it. I see it. I see it. Fine. Thank you, guys. Darn. Alright, is there a Riddler thing here? Is there a data pack? You're making progress. Yeah, I suppose so. Jim's office, right? Jim's office. Is that the only one in the SWAT area? Maroney family, Deathstroke. Bane. Bane thugs. There's just one in Captain Gordon's? Alright. Alright, let's continue the story then. Oh, man, I wish... Because I cleared that Predator room without using detective vision. But they're not going to give it to me. That's so irritating. It really is. Fine. Oh, the game looks so good on Steam Deck? Yeah, it does. So you guys are one super chat away from clearing your goal in order to unlock the music. Thanks very much, guys. You're getting there.
Shouldn't you be searching your quadrant? I'll leave that for the boys in SWAT.
Why's that?
Ain't you heard? Brandon made a deal with Black Mask. They're trying to kill the Bat and collect the bounty.
You gotta be kidding me. Gordon know about this?
Probably, but what's he gonna do? What can he do? Hell, he's lucky if Brandon and those guys ever listen to him.
This department is so screwed. Hey, how do we get in on the bounty? Hope you like this.
Priority 1 alert. All personnel report to your department heads. Need a head count. A lot of people unaccounted for.
Da, 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 da.
They're using a security protocol I'm not familiar with, and the windows are reinforced glass. The disruptor in the evidence locker might do the trick.
Let's finish it!
Bye-bye.
Alfred, I can't access the evidence locker. I need an alternate route.
The evidence locker, sir? Well, according to these schematics, it adjoins an old elevator shaft which you can access via the infirmary. You should be able to break in from there. I've added it to your map.
I mean, the reward is worth it to me. The Injustice skin. Injustice skin is worth it. I've never been able to unlock it. All my years covering this game. I've been covering this game since 2013. I've never unlocked the Injustice skin. Mainly because I haven't been able to finish the Dark Knight challenges. Because they're super annoying. Maybe this will be the year. I don't know.
All personnel, reports of our 622 on lower levels. Need security in those areas immediately.
It's gonna look like an accident, like Gordon lost control. What we need is a classic prison riot.
You want a riot? Let me out.
Easy, Tiger. There's cameras around here. We ain't letting no one out.
He's got a point. Let this lunatic loose. It'll be freaking pandemonium in here. I said, let me out.
Like I said, we ain't letting no one out. But ain't no harm in telling them about that latching mechanism on the door there.
That one we just had repaired?
Well, to be honest, I don't know how well it was repaired.
If I was you, Biggs, I'd get going.
We'll be out of your way soon enough.
What? What?
Can't wait to put you away.
We're not the problem here.
I love how they teleport up in the air.
You broke my arm, you know that? I hear there's a huge price on your head. Come to turn it in.
Nice outfit, freak.
I love how I hit them so hard they bounce. We hit our super chat goal? Alright. Thank you very much, everybody, for your contribution. Appreciate that. There you go.
The room, but I didn't think it was real.
I hit people so hard, they bounce. Okay, that's annoying. Ow. Oops.
Good, you've made it to the infirmary. Now look for an entrance to an old elevator shaft. That will take you to the evidence locker.
Got it.
I'm more curious about data packs. Was there no data pack down here? Well, that gurney's seen better days. Nope, nope, stop. Stop. This is your first Batman game? It's a good game to be your first Batman game. Going up. Wait, that didn't work. Oh, there it is. Now, what was I supposed to hit in here again? Oh, that's right, the circuit breaker. There we go. Was there anything else? No? Hmm. Simple but effective. Yes. One of my favorite toys. Very useful gadget.
Now I should be able to bypass the security on the server room door.
Disruptor. Oh, what's the thing that always eludes me? In order to unlock the Injustice skin? I'll show you. We've only done 3 of 15. The one that I always mess up is... I think it's this one, rank 9? This one. Complete a Predator encounter with a high threat level or higher without being seen. Wait, is it this one? Sonic Shock Batarang? It's this one and complete a predator without doing any takedowns. Perform 4 exotic takedowns and 1 predator encounter. Vent, explosive gel, corner takedown, and ledge takedown. Wait, hanging ledge takedown? Wait, the hanging ledge takedown, that would be in the hotel. Vent takedown performed while hiding behind a vent. Explosive gel performed by detonating explosive gel on a weak wall with enemy nearby. Corner takedown performed. Hanging ledge takedown performed while standing on a ledge with an enemy directly below. Ugh. How's Amber? She's good. She's sleeping. She's got work at 4 a.m.
Priority 1 alert. Hearing reports of a prisoner disturbance in holding cells. Emergency protocols engaged.
Emergency protocol. I knew I was going to hit the wall.
Priority 1. Riot in the holding cells confirmed. Emergency protocols are in effect.
Oh, I have to do it now. Oops. I thought it's called Dead House. Yeah. But I won't be able to get past there anyway. I just opened it up for the sake of it, because I can. That's funny. I have to get the glue grenade much, much later on. Oh, tease. Duh. Lockdown. Yeah. The Christmas video will be up tomorrow. It took a while to edit it. Oh, they just literally jumped on there.
Look at what we got!
Yoink.
What kind of garnish? I'm still standing.
I'm still standing. Are you? What if I do?
Do I look scared? Don't hurt me.
Ooh, that's a 67 early in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice.
Priority 1, our 622 is confirmed in the holding cells, but also hearing that the riot has stopped. Need a team down there to confirm.
Very nice. Not quite 100 yet, but still not bad. This is still early in the game. Batman's upgrades aren't the best at the moment. Not bad, though. That's garbage. We don't care about that. Crypto amplifier. Level up, level up. What are we leveling up? Could do ballistics. Maybe. Nope, can't do that one. Predator. Upgrade disruptor to temporarily disable the PA system's speaker in Predator encounters? I mean, that's lame. Increase disruptor okay. I can already shut off guns, though, can't I? Increased batarang damage. Heat signature concealment. I hate this one, but that heat signature concealment thing is going to come in handy later in the game. Alright, good enough. Okay, moving on. This is the way. Wait, there's a, yeah, there's an Enigma thing over there. Thank you. Pleasure doing business with you. Bye-bye. Oh wait, when am I supposed to talk to the survivors? Yeah.
I don't understand. You let him out just to beat him up?
I didn't start the riot. It was Brandon and his SWAT officers.
Bull. A cop wouldn't do something like that.
You must be new here.
Why is Amber sleeping so early? She works at 4 a.m.
Brandon. Taking a few bucks here and there is no big deal, but those guys don't know when to quit.
You could do the right thing. Turn them in.
And end up dead? No thank you.
Yeah, things are so bad on YouTube. My wife had to get a job, like, in the spring. She works in a restaurant. She's a cook. Why do you think so many YouTubers have had heart attacks this year? It's because YouTube is, like, killing its own partners. They're just not taking care of their paid partners anymore. And we've been YouTube partners for like 17 years. Something like that. We did this full time for 17 years.
I got a pulse.
All right, call it in. Let's get him to Gotham General.
Will do. Soon as he stabilizes.
No, she's not a chef. She's a cook.
Please, we don't want any trouble.
I'm not here to hurt you.
Arkham City Easter egg. Actually, it's the same lady again. But you can barely see it's her. Because they have her face hidden. But that's the same lady that Joker abducts in Arkham City. Same one. Is that the... No, that's nothing. Okay. I'm still standing. Also, probably a lot of YouTubers who've unalived themselves this year, too. YouTube's, like, bad algorithm and declining views also probably played a factor in that as well. There's a lot of crazy things that YouTube's doing. They really should... The Better Business Bureau should investigate YouTube because they really treat their partners and their paid employees like crap. Very, very bad company. Time to meet Babs. How do a lot of YouTubers get away with copyright? What do you mean? I'm playing music right now. This video has been copyright claimed. I got super chats though. There was a super chat goal to turn on the music, and then, you know, all my Arkham Origins videos are copyright claimed. Every single one.
Easy. I need access to the National Criminal Database.
It's right here.
You must spend a lot of time here.
Cool poem box. You're bypassing the network security. But you'll need to physically bridge the intranet to the external telecom wires if you want to uplink remotely.
This kind of knowledge could get a young girl into a lot of trouble.
They run under the building.
What does?
The telecom wires. You can access them through the sewers. Wait. Why do you do what you do?
Because I made a promise. Get out of here!
Hold your fire! You idiots, it's me! What are you thinking?
Who are you talking to in there?
What is that on my laptop, idiot? What desk do people live?
What was my ranking of the Arkham games? What do you mean?
Alfred, I'm on my way out. But before I can access this server remotely, I need to hack into the telecom wires under the GCPD.
You should be able to access them from the sewers which run below the building. I'll peg the closest entrance on your map.
They say the bat doesn't have a gun. 237.
Sir, yes, sir.
Penguin's man said the disruptor can be used to jam their weapons.
We got a 1041.
Think he's some kind of martial artist.
You won't walk away from this.
Oh, they're faster.
Mine now.
We're not who you want.
You're under arrest. To be reasonable.
Okay, that looked weird. Ooh, Johnny Cage punch. Alright. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, no, to get back to what somebody said earlier, I don't get past copyright for a lot of stuff. I just do super chat goals. As long as I'm getting something from my audience, I don't have to worry about copyright because no company can steal a YouTuber's tips. Tips and super chats are a completely separate source of income, so I give my viewers an opportunity. If they want to, you know, have the music unlocked in some games, then, you know, they pay a super chat. Do the super chat goal. That's simple. That way, at least I get something for streaming, and I don't end up like where a lot of YouTubers end up, which is with nothing. I thought there was a data pack here. Hey, John, isn't there a data pack in the shooting gallery? Did I miss it? I feel like I missed it. Maybe. You don't think there's a data pack here? Alright. Next predator room. Oh, never mind.
There he is.
I don't want to hurt you, but you need to stay out of my way.
Never.
Listen, I'm on your side.
My side? My side works within the law. My side doesn't leave suspects with broken bones and missing teeth. We've earned Gotham's respect.
If that were true, I wouldn't be here.
Gordon, clear the line of fire!
Hold your fire. If he moves, take him down. You've got nowhere to run.
Move, Gordon! I'm taking him down!
What do you think?
Pleasant dreams.
I've highlighted a nearby manhole on your map. Those sewer tunnels lead directly under the GCPD.
Good work, Alfred.
Oh, and, sir, do try to keep out of the muck down there. Remember who has to clean your suit.
Remember has to clean the suit.
Hello? Hello, Batman? It's Barbara. Sorry for hacking into your comms, but I need a favor. Some evidence crates have gone missing. Army-grade stuff, and no one here's doing anything about it. So I'm sending you their GPS location information. Use your weapon disruptor on any crates you find. It'll fry their circuits and render the stuff useless.
I mean, Arkham Shadow did a pretty good job, though, with, you know, fixing a lot of the continuity errors in Arkham Origins and Blackgate. But it's still... I wouldn't say it's sloppy. They did the best they could, because Arkham Origins and Blackgate really messed up a lot of stuff. Like, tremendously. Where's a data pack? Oh, that's right, the Penguins stuff. Can I mod the Steam Deck? I don't know. Yeah, I can't. I can't mod, though. That's why I don't mod. I have no idea how to do it. It's not worth trying to break my system, because I'm not a hacker. I'm not a...
All units, if you are
I can't tweak things.
potential assignment.
I know there's lots of great mods with Arkham Origins and stuff, especially with, what do you call it? Oh, is this one of those remote control batarang puzzles? Huh? But if the door only opens... Yeah, I'll look that one up later. Let's just tag it for now. It's already been tagged. Okay.
Get here soon. Desk sergeant's gonna wonder where the hell.
Dispatch! Brandon! Anyone!
Bye-bye. Good way to level up.
Nice. 1 down, 5 to go. I can't believe there are people on the force who think it's okay to have stuff like this out on the streets. Pinching from evidence is bad enough, but selling weapons? SWAT's supposed to be the good guys.
Barbara, you got a lot to learn. So we did the thingy there. We could try here. Who wouldn't be scared of a 6-foot-tall bat? Yeah.
Assassins in town. The bat ain't gonna know what hit him. I don't think he's ever had to deal with this much heat at the same time before. Don't forget about Cheyenne and Cobblepot. I'm sure their crews are planning to take advantage of the situation.
Game runs so fast on Steam Deck, though. Holy cow.
Definitely not looking good for the bat tonight.
Rumble!
Oh, you would have.
Welcome to the party!
That was quick. Oh, are you kidding me? I have to wait till the disruptor reloads? Oh, oh, oh. Well, that's just. Maybe I can cheat this. Merry Christmas, Julia. Arkham Origins Blackgate is full of contradictions and continuity errors. It messes up Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. There is no way to fix it, really. It's a mess. Arkham Origins has a little bit of hiccups, but it still can work within canon. Blackgate screws up so many things.
We might have to cancel New Year's at Wayne Manor. It's going to take a while for the city to recover from tonight.
Absolutely not, sir.
I didn't realize the party meant so much to you.
It doesn't. Only, it's one of the rare times you actually seem to enjoy yourself.
I enjoy myself plenty, Alfred.
I hope you're lying. For both our sakes. Seems to me that Captain Gordon is the one good apple in a bad
I hope this reset my disruptor. Be nice if this trick works. Link, get your... Ah! How does Blackgate contradict stuff? Sure. In Blackgate, Batman acts surprised that that Blackgate has been taken over again, when Blackgate is taken over in Arkham Origins. It also shows how unprepared Batman is when Arkham Asylum is taken over. He acts like it's the first time it happens because Arkham Asylum was the first game. But it's not, you know, the first game in terms of, like, how long the series has been around. So it just makes Batman like this unprepared idiot for, like, some of the future games. When you make prequels, you have to be very careful that you do stuff in line with what happens in the future. But the problem is, when a lot of these people make games that are set in prequels, they don't really pay attention to everything that happened in the original games. They try to, but not really. Which creates tons of contradictions and continuity errors for the future. Arkham Shadows, like, fixed a lot of the continuity errors because they had a very talented writer. They had a more talented writer than the guy who did Origins and Blackgate. Like, he actually tried to fix as many of the problems as possible and make them make sense, to some degree. But even he couldn't fix everything.
I got multiple calls available.
Basically, Arkham Origins and Blackgate are basically a retelling of Arkham Asylum. More or less. They go through the same plot points and beats. Because you're both exploring, like, a prison setting. Up until the final arc of Arkham Origins, this game is great. It's just it falls apart in the final act, because the final act is like a speedrun version of Arkham Asylum. Joker takes over the prison, you have to fight him at the end, blah, 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 blah. It's the same thing. Instead of fighting a Jokerized version of Bane, you fight a giant monster Bane at the end of Arkham Origins. It's like, let me copy your homework, but I'll try not to, you know, make it look exactly identical. I mean, Dini is willing to come back. Rocksteady wouldn't work with Dini a third time, though. It's because of Rocksteady that we didn't get Dini in Arkham Knight. They fired him. Their reasoning was, oh, we just want the people who are involved with the team to write the next game. But also, they fought with Dini in Arkham City. The reason why Dini didn't do the DLC for Harley Quinn's Revenge is because Dini didn't like the ending of Arkham City. So Dini left the project right when they were working on the DLC for Arkham City. That's why Sefton Hill wrote it. Sefton Hill was the one who wrote the Harley Quinn's Revenge DLC, because Dini dipped out. Dini didn't want Joker or Talia or Clayface to die. He especially didn't want Talia to die because he wanted to have Damian appear in the series. But, oops. Dini's talked about it at different conventions over the years. He's made peace with it, and he says he's willing to come back if Warner Brothers will bring him back, but Rocksteady won't let him do more of the story. So you would have to hope that another Batman studio handles the next future games, because Dini won't work with Rocksteady. They burned that bridge. Uh-oh.
You gotta face the need.
Oops.
I give up. I'm waving the...
You're one of the scumbags Enigma hired to collect information.
There are others? I thought...
Shut up. Just tell me where you hid the extortion data.
Okay, you win. I'll tell you where it is.
Well, the villain that Dini wanted for Arkham Knight, or Arkham 3, was going to be what he was setting up. Dini was already setting up the sequel to Arkham City, which was going to be Hush. He was going to do the Bruce Wayne Wanted and the Hush storyline. Like, he was going to do an adaptation for it. Kevin was excited, because he was going to play the main villain and the hero. But it didn't work out that way, did it? When they did bring Hush back, they didn't even know what to do with him in the sequel. So he just shows up as like a Two-Face cameo. It's very, very disrespectful. Oh well. It is what it is. It's probably because Rocksteady didn't want to pay Dini what they owed him. Who knows? But he was working at Marvel, but he was going to finish his obligation with Rocksteady. But he didn't like the way the story went. He probably would have been okay if you killed Joker, maybe, but you also killed Talia and Clayface in the finale, and he was building up a bigger universe with Talia. So, that didn't, you know, go well with his ideals. But they still could have salvaged some of his stuff if they actually did Hush, but nope, they didn't. They brought back Scarecrow and had him be the enemy, you know? But, I mean, I like aspects of Arkham Knight. It's not a terrible game, it's just... I would have preferred Dini's vision, because you don't... When you're writing a trilogy, you don't get rid of the main author, you know, by the time of the third movie, or the third book. It falls apart. And that's exactly what Rocksteady did. Is they got rid of the person who basically crafted the entire narrative of the world and just, you know, got rid of it. Sucks, but, you know, not much you can do about it. Because whenever any writer like goes and like, you know, charts out their storyline over the course of like 10 comic books or like 12 or maybe even a year's worth of writing, if they leave in the middle of it, the story becomes incomplete. And for me, after Arkham City, the story just goes all over the place. It would have been much better if they followed the format, which would have been Hush.
You know, I thought about getting my dad involved, but he'd probably just say it's a matter for IAD. He's got way too much faith in the system. I wish I could get him to see just how broken it is.
But, you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I mean, I've also made my peace with all the Origins problems over the years, because everybody calls me an Origins hater, but I've officially covered this game more than any other YouTuber on this platform. And there are still Reddit forums saying that I hate this game. I have more playthroughs and I have more uploads of Arkham Origins than anybody else. Which is kind of funny if you think about it. It's ironic. Because they say I'm like the biggest like antagonist of this game in terms of Arkham creators, and yet I've played this game, covered it, beat it 100% more than any of my other competitors. Which is kind of funny.
always happens.
Wait, is the disruptor broken again? No, I have one more shot. Wait, did that tag it?
I need any unassigned unit for special assignment. Stand by.
Yeah, that's why they were doing... The Bruce Wayne Wanted thing was going to be, you know, exactly what Hush did to deconstruct Batman, and he would have been attacked by Scarecrow and Hush at two fronts. Would have been much more interesting than what, you know, Scarecrow and Arkham Knight did. But again, you know, for a person who's not a very good writer, I think Sefton Hill did a great job. But you also have to remember, the guy who basically carried a lot of the writing for Arkham Knight was the guy who was in charge of the, like, thug speech, and he did a lot of the in-game dialogue and stuff like that. Sefton was just the guy who charted out where the story was going to go from point A, B, C, and D. The guy who handled, like, all the side missions and stuff like that, he was the better writer. He's the one that fleshed out the games and made them come to life. And he was responsible for doing stuff in Arkham City and Arkham Knight. I can't remember his name, though. He's not at Rocksteady anymore. He's gone. But Dini had some nice things to say about the guy. I just can't remember his name. The weapon cache is underground, I think. Yes, it is. But like I said, for a guy who came in to fill Paul Dini's shoes, I think Sefton did a good job. But it's a case of too many cooks in the kitchen. Sefton had a different idea what he wanted to do with the Arkham franchise, and Paul Dini had a very different idea of what to do with the Arkham franchise. And, you know, Dini and Sefton obviously didn't like each other very much. Which is why Sefton got fired. Or not fired, sorry. Which is why Dini left. And don't get me wrong, Dini is a genius. Ow. Ow.
I could go over.
Wipe the street with them.
Don't let him touch ya.
Okay, Mr. Knife Guy, you're getting annoying. I miss shocking people. I can't do the Batarang takedown because I might take out the Riddler thug, so I'm just being as careful as I can.
You wait. Can we?
You for real? Please, let me go. I'll tell you whatever you want to know, please.
You've hidden extortion data for Enigma. Tell me where it is.
No problem. No problem, man. I'll take you to it myself if you want.
Yep. Jason Todd was never planned to come into the Arkham franchise. That is correct. The only thing about Jason Todd that they were going to mention is that he was dead. There was no plans to revive him even in the third game. Maybe in a fourth game, but not the third one. The third one was going to be about the famous Hush storylines. Because Dini, what people don't understand about Dini is a gentleman who basically He takes, like, stories that are already, like, great with Batman, and he makes them better. Like, he incorporated so many 1970s Batman stories that were pretty good, and then he made them legendary. Like, when he did, like, adaptations of them. So he was going to take, like, the Hush storylines, and he was going to, you know, improve them for the time. It would have been very interesting to see what he did.
I've been flipping through the precinct's file on you, and wow, let's just say you don't have a lot of fans here. But you probably knew that already. Anyway, I've trashed some of the more ridiculous stuff. I mean, they're saying you kill people, and I know that's not your style.
Saying he kills people. Okay, how many penguin things do we have left? I don't think I can do this one yet. Well, we need to recharge our disruptor anyway, so let's go back to the Batcave, talk to Alfred. I think this is the fastest way to recharge the disruptor. Jaybird is actually a slang term for Jason. I didn't coin it. I'm not going to claim credit to that. There was a bunch of DC forum sites in the early 2000s that used to refer to Jason Todd as Jaybird. I didn't come up with that term. I used it a lot in my Arkham Knight playthrough, but that was a terminology for Jason Todd. 2004, 2007, 2009. I don't think many people use it anymore.
You do know there are easier ways to earn frequent flyer points, sir?
Very funny, Alfred.
Why, thank you. Just a few more remarks like that, and I'll have earned my spot in the Sarcastic Butlers Hall of Fame. Your detective work tonight is most impressive, Master Bruce. Shame it couldn't be the armchair.
Alright, we should be all charged up now. Here. Huh?
Game time! Bring it!
I can explain the Arkham Knight thing in just one sec. So, you're saying, why did Two-Face and Penguin and some of the other people go along with Scarecrow's plan? Because he didn't tell Scarecrow or Harley or any people that he was going to blow up the city.
Let me go! Get off of me!
Enigma's data. Where'd you hide it?
Okay, you win. I'll show you.
Scarecrow was going to get rid of everybody. So the reason why Two-Face and Penguin went along with the scheme is they thought it was just to kill Batman and to, like, you know, they were probably given gas masks and all this other stuff. But if you go back and you listen to Arkham Knight, they tell you, the guards, that the gas masks that have been distributed do nothing. So even though Harvey and, you know, Penguin, if the event happened, right? They would still be impacted by the gas and probably end up killed. Scarecrow didn't care about that. He just needed a bunch of, like, loyal lackeys to get, you know, Batman distracted. That's their entire goal, is they're to keep Batman away from Scarecrow's, like, intended targets. That's the whole point. Not a Predator room, doesn't count. Darn. Well, that's annoying. How did you see me?
Who's that getting his face? You'll never ain't going quiet.
Okay, where is it? Okay. What's funny is Arkham Origins became the game that I've played the most. At this point, I've played Arkham Origins more than Arkham City and Arkham Knight combined. That's crazy. Oh, the irony. But the thing is, the only things that I complained about Arkham Origins back when it came out was the continuity. The continuity pissed me off. But other than that, I thought the gameplay was fine. I thought the story was okay. I had all these people making all kinds of weird remarks about me for years. When that's the only thing that I said. It's just weird. The internet can be a very weird place. They either really like you or they try to devour you. There's no in between. They either hate you or they love you. Oh, this is a Predator area. He's gonna see me. Yep, of course he saw me.
Give me a hand over here! Help! He's over here! He uses the smoke to get away!
Probably didn't work. Nope.
Only 2 more crates to go. Thanks so much for doing this. Tonight's crazy enough already. If these guns got out there, I don't even want to think about it.
What was Dini's ending to Arkham City? Joker lived, Talia lived, and Clayface lived. The only person who died was Hugo Strange. Like, the way that Dini was writing it is you weren't going to have multiple Batman villains die per game. You were going to have, like, one character die. Or alluded to die, like Scarecrow and Bane at the end of Arkham Asylum. But you already had both Ra's and Hugo Strange die. Like, Dini wrote that. The Joker the Immortal arc, like the very end, the confrontation at the movie theater, Dini did not write that. That was Sefton Hill. I don't know if Dini's ever talked about what the actual ending to Arkham City was going to be. He just teased what the sequel was going to be, which was Hush. But he didn't plan to have all those characters die. Dini, you have to understand, Dini has a love for these characters. He wouldn't kill them all off. Like, he loves Talia, and he really liked writing for Talia in the animated series. And Harley and stuff like that. He wouldn't do anything to ruin, or not ruin those characters, but to end them the way that, you know, Sefton was just like... Sefton wrote it the way like a Batman Returns movie was, where just about everybody died except for one character, which was Catwoman, technically. Technically. No, Sefton didn't have the psychological profiling of the characters either. Like I said, Sefton did a pretty good job for trying to continue with what Dini was doing, but he fell short in a lot of aspects. He didn't understand the complexities that they were doing with Hush. He just wrote Hush as like a crazy schizophrenic guy who had like surgery done.
I need any unassigned unit for special assignment. Stand by.
You know, he didn't see the nuances to a lot of stuff. He was just kind of like, I'm just going to use these characters, play with them in a sandbox, and boom. He didn't really think about, like, oh, what could storylines could spring up from this. When Dini was writing stuff, especially when he came back to do Arkham City, he was planting the seeds for multiple sequels. Like, with Hush and all this other stuff, he was, like, literally seed planting throughout the game. That night in Metropolis, like, all that other stuff. That's why he was so angry at Sefton, because Sefton took all his, like, seedlings that he planted and he just, like, threw them out. Because if Talia was pregnant with Damian, well, Damian died too, didn't he? You know? It's just, I would understand, I'm not a writer, but I could totally understand from Dini's point of view. He spent that entire time crafting the narrative of the world, only for somebody to come in and just, like, erase it all. That'd be very upsetting. I wouldn't want to work with them again either. Be like, you took my work and you ruined it. One thing you'll understand is that writers and creative people get very, very guarded with their work. They don't like it when people mess with their stuff. Ticks them off.
All right, only one more of those suckers left. Gotta say, working together is kind of fun. I mean, we're actually getting stuff done. And my dad thinks I'm just sitting in his office texting and watching TV. If only he knew.
You're never getting over the Dini situation? Yeah. Understandable. I mean, you had a perfect follow-up for a sequel, didn't you? With Kevin meeting Hush. That scene, you know, where Batman's like, I'll go after this guy another time, you know? They were setting it up for, like, this massive, like, Battle of the Titans, because Hush was a very, very popular villain from like the mid-2000s, the early 2000s, and even like the 2010s. So Dini was laying the groundwork for a lot of amazing stuff with Hush that we'd never seen outside of the comics. But, you know, Sefton and Rocksteady just kind of like threw that into the wood chipper. They still had the character appear, but it wasn't the same that he was going to be in it. It's a bummer. Because, I mean, I remember, like, the first time doing the storyline with the identity thief in Arkham City and that build-up at the end and hearing Kevin play the villain, I was thinking the entire time, I can't wait if they make a sequel because we're going to get to see Kevin play the main villain opposite him playing the hero. He'll get to do a dual role. That'll be amazing. We'll really get to see his acting chops. Nope. Oh, well. Like I said, it is what it is. Ah, that's what you need to do. Okay. Wait, I messed up again. Because I was trying to unlock this. Oh, in order to do this, I have to unlock both of these. Oops. Oh, well. We did the Batgirl stuff, right? All the Penguin things done? No. Wait, what am I doing? I could just fast travel there. Jeez. They've set up villains in side quests before in other games. It's called a tease. Because nothing else in Arkham City, like, basically sets up a sequel. The only thing that sets up a sequel is the Hush interaction. Every other story element in Arkham City, it gets, like, finalized. It all ends. Hush is the only one that's left standing. The Zaz stuff gets taken care of. The Mr. Freeze stuff gets taken care of. The only, like, hanging plot point out of all of Arkham City is Hush. It's true. Everything else gets finalized. Wait, where is this thing again? Oh, it's inside the container. There we go.
That's it, we did it. Well, you did most of it, but I
No.
helped, right? I think we make a pretty good team. So if you're ever, like, I don't know, looking for some kind of partner, I'm here for you. Anyway, I'll let you get back to kicking ass and keeping us safe. And you'll see, one day my father's gonna figure out just how cool I already know you are.
Why not get Frank Miller to write a Batman game? Because Frank Miller went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. It's not the same guy around anymore who wrote, like, Batman Year One and The Dark Knight Returns. Even his Dark Knight Strikes Again book is really weird. The one where he made Robin a killer. And, you know, All-Star. Frank can't write anymore. Frank went crazy. The only thing Frank predicted correctly was how the news media would drive people in a division. Where places like CNN would, Fox would, like, create, like, weird zombie people that would be obsessed with politics. That's the only really big thing he did, is he was a whistleblower 40 years ago before the media became a big problem. And of course, I love his Year One, and I like his Dark Knight Returns, but I hate the Dark Knight Strikes Again, and I hate the story that he wrote where Kelly becomes Batman. It's really weird stuff. I hated All-Star too. Did not like All-Star Batman and Robin either. So there's some aspects I think that Frank was a great writer, but he went off the deep end. It can happen with a writer who has a really big ego, though. You know, they become larger than life, and, well, stuff happens. What's my pros and cons to Grant Morrison? I liked Morrison's work pre-52. I didn't like his new 52 work. His pre-52 stuff was phenomenal with Dick and Damian. Very well written stuff. Did not like his new 52 run with Batman and Damian. But his Superman run was great.
Do come and say hello.
It's like a mixed bag type thing.
Anything to report?
Nothing you don't already know, sir.
Comic book writers over the past 10 years have interjected their political beliefs into their books, yes.
Some of the assassins have access to rather interesting technology. When this is over, you might want to consider appropriating it. Let some good come of tonight's events.
Comic book authors from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s did what was known as subtle. The comic book writers of today have the subtlety of a jackhammer. They also like to finger wag you. So, it's different. Which is why the comic book industry is in such dire straits, is because a lot of people don't read comics anymore. Because there is no subtlety or nuance anymore. There's, this is my opinion and it's the right way and you're a bigot if you don't agree with me. That's where the comic book industry is. Whereas before, comic books were kind of like thought-provoking things where they're like, this is my point of view, what's yours? Like, you know, let's get together and discuss things. They just villainize the other side all the time. Like, you know, maybe it'll get better, I don't know. I don't really care, though. I don't really read comics anymore for that sole purpose. The last comic that I read in store, I got so mad I ripped it in half. I ended up paying for it, but I just threw it in the trash. It was good stress relief, though, but it was just more of the same stuff. But, I mean, you know, what can you do? Oh, of course the Arkham franchise could have rivaled Assassin's Creed. Easily. But they slept on the franchise, so to speak. They had plenty of time to make more Arkham games. They slept on the brand for 10 years. What happens when you put something on the shelf for 10 years? The brand loses its appeal. It loses its fan base. The fans of that type of gameplay, they go and they search for other gameplay experiences that are similar to it. Warner Brothers is one of the most incompetent game companies in history because they took a brilliant, like, multi-million-dollar idea and they sat on it. I've never in my life seen a company not take advantage of something that's a hit over and over again. Like, Arkham could have been a rival to Assassin's Creed, but nope. They waited 9 or 10 years before releasing the next Arkham game. That's insane. No fan base is going to wait 10 years for a game. Gamers aren't like that. You'll be lucky if people wait 5 years for a new release. Doesn't work that way. Gamers are loyal for a little bit, but not that long. If you make them wait too long for something, they're going to move on to another game that's similar to it, like Spider-Man. You know? Warner Brothers essentially gave the keys to the superhero franchises to Marvel, just because of them being inept and incompetent. So I can't stand that they did that. But I mean, that's what Warner Brothers do, is they just disappoint their fans. It's on brand for them. It's annoying, but it's what they do. Every single time.
Potential assignment incoming. Keep this channel open.
GTA 6 is different because they still... Here's the difference, okay? Grand Theft Auto Online keeps updating and adding new storylines. There has been nothing for Arkham since Arkham Shadow. There was no DLC, no additions. Grand Theft Auto kept stuff alive by continuing to give their fandom something. It's not just episodic like, you know, the 6th entry in the series. They continue to do stuff for their customers. Warner Brothers did nothing for 10 years. No teases, no nothing. No DLC, no additions, squat. They murdered their own franchise and they pissed off their fandom. At least GTA kept the oven warm by putting something in every once in a while. Because they knew if they didn't, then they're going to lose their fan base. Arkham was just like, we're going to go away for 10 years. Maybe we'll come back, maybe we won't. And you want to know what they did when they came back? They gave us the Suicide Squad, which sucked. Excuse me. Like I said, I have never in my life, because I was a game journalist for 10 years, I have never seen a game studio squander so much of their popularity, so much of their franchises, and just sit on their ass. Never seen that. Bunch of morons.
I don't believe it.
Yep. The reason why the Spider-Man games are so popular is because they have no competition. Exactly. That's not what makes me mad, though. When you find out all the canceled Arkham games that were in development and ideas that they had, like a Batman and Robin prequel by WB Games Montreal and a Damian Wayne Batman Arkham game, we had potentials of other Arkham games coming into existence. They canceled them all. You know? It's like they did try, but they still failed. So, it's annoying. It is really, really, really annoying. Yep, canceled Damian Wayne, canceled Batman and Robin, canceled Batman Beyond. And the crazy thing about the Batman Beyond game is they actually had the voice cast. They cast the actors. We were going to have Josh Keaton play Terry McGinnis, or Damian Wayne. They had the cast ready. They had everything.
You've got 3 seconds to tell me where you hid the extortion data for Enigma.
You're a dead man.
Gotham Knights was trash. I didn't even say it was trash. It is trash.
Boys, I'll take you down.
2.
Okay, stop. You just stop. I'll tell you where it is.
Well, Camouflage like pitched the when it had been like from 2015 until, from what I heard from Camouflage, they pitched the idea for Arkham Shadow or like an Arkham VR game like around 2021, something like that. And then they worked on it from 2021, the end of 2021 until release. So they got to work right away. It took them about 3 years to make the game. But yeah, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have had an Arkham game. The Arkham franchise would be dead. So a lot of people owe a tremendous amount to Camouflage. Because without Camouflage, we would have been screwed. The Arkham franchise would just be another, like, franchise that disappeared like Mega Man. Okay, I don't remember how to get to the sewers. I thought I have to go through a manhole or something like that, but I can't seem to get into... I'm gonna end once I get to the sewers, though, because it's getting kind of late. But I want to get to the sewers so it saves the game. Gotham Knights was 4 out of 10? Yeah, pretty much. You really like Arkham Shadow's story. That's because it was written by a very intelligent person. And a person who tried to fix as many of the continuity problems as he could. I have a lot of respect for the guy who did Arkham Shadow. He's a great writer. Locate Black Mask's access to the sewers beneath GCPD. That's what I'm trying to do. I thought it was inside this Gotham City Works thing. Might have to just, like, look for this tomorrow. Unless this is it. No, that's a pressure pad. It's supposed to be a door or something. A door or a sewer grate. And that's a sewer grate. But I can't go inside of it. I'm sure Camouflage is going to make another Arkham game before. It sold really well for Facebook, so I'm sure Facebook is going to work out an agreement with Warner Brothers and make another one. Why wouldn't they?
Attention all units, we need everyone.
Oh, I can't find this thing. Hey, John, you still up? Do you know a shortcut to get to where I need to go? I thought it was surrounded by a bunch of police officers or something. Like the entrance. Wait, is this it? This is it. Yeah, this is it. Alright. This is gonna be a save? Yes. Okay, finally. Alright. We'll be starting in the sewers tomorrow. So we ended up doing a side quest. I got a little sidetracked because it was late, but it is what it is. For the life of me, I couldn't remember where the, I think I was getting the sewers confused with Arkham City and, oh, they're not gonna let me exit. Oh, I see what you did there. Alright. So you're in the sewers until you're out of the sewers. Makes sense. Alright. So anyway, guys, I'm thinking about doing 3 Arkham streams tomorrow. 4 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and 10 o'clock. That's the plan. So, Sewers and Mad Hatter will be one stream. I don't remember what comes after the Mad Hatter thing. I think it's Bane or something, or maybe side missions. I don't remember. We are 100%ing this game, so there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be done, data packs, all that other stuff. So, you know, sometimes the story progression will get a little sidetracked.
Yes, a new member.
I did do Arkham Shadow. I got vertigo from it. You can find the playlist on this channel. I've covered every Arkham game except for Arkham VR on PlayStation VR. The only problem I had with Arkham Shadow is it gave me vertigo. But I did it. I did it live. Last year, I believe. Or was it the year before? I don't remember. The playlist is on the channel. If you want to see somebody afraid of heights play a VR game, that's my playthrough. I was freaking out climbing a ladder. Because I have a fear of heights in real life. So, it's the slowest you'll ever see somebody scale a ladder in an Arkham game. Like, I was having, like, I wouldn't say panic attacks, but it was pretty rough. I did manage to beat the game, though. But, yeah, it was too surreal for me. I got nauseous every episode. I haven't done a VR game since. Yeah, John, do you have the playlist? I'm scared of heights, yep. I have arachnophobia, which is fear of spiders. I don't like clowns, and I don't like heights. Those are my 3 things I don't like. Those are the only 3 things that I'm afraid of. Spiders, clowns, heights. Why did they want to kill the Joker? Because they wanted a good hook. Also because Mark didn't want to play the character anymore. Thank you, Garrett. Merry Christmas, buddy. Arkham Shadow. Kaylin. There it is. Might even have Arkham Shadow in the... I'll just put it in the description. There, Arkham Shadow playthrough is in the description. I just put it there if people want to watch it. Alright guys, you have a wonderful night. I'm planning on doing 3 streams of this tomorrow. So... hope I had a good Christmas. It was a pretty good Christmas, yeah. Yep. You guys have been making doing the Arkham streams worth it, though, so thank you. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow, 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I don't have time to set up the next stream because I don't have a thumbnail made, so... you'll just have to look for the playlist, and I'll probably get the next Arkham stream set up for tomorrow sometime, like in the next, probably 15 minutes or so. Alright, take care, guys. Have a great night. Merry Christmas, and God bless.